Hey everyone, Peter here from June's Competitions. I'm sat at home in my lounge because I've had great pleasure in having most of the day off today, and I've been watching the golf. I was considering putting the golf on here, but I'm not sure what the what's the word. There could be some issues with copyright by sharing Sky pictures and what have you on a Facebook Live. I don't know, so I've decided not to. But what I have took a chance with is looking at the leaderboard on the BBC website, which I'm going to bring onto the stage now. And I tell you what, let's just refresh this. Isn't it finally poised for this next, what's it going to be, hour or so as they play the sort of last 6 holes? And we can see there Cameron Young in the clubhouse on 9 under. Now, the question is, if you were one of those players in the hunting pack, of which there's quite a few, would you prefer to be Cameron Young, already in at 9, or one of the chasers like Siwoo Kim, Ryan Fox, Sam Burns, etc.? They've still got a chunk of holes to play. You know what? The wind seems to be getting up. It does make me laugh, though, when they talk about how windy it is. That would be a standard day in the Brock, I can assure you. But looking at the flags and the firmness of the fairways, I think 9 under might end up in a playoff, which would be interesting for Cam Young, because he's going to have been in the clubhouse a while. He knows that he could end up in a playoff, so he's not going to be on the pints or anything. I think he'll be probably on the practice ground, just keeping himself loose. But with over an hour of play still left to go before those leaders get in, anything could happen. You know what? It feels like a while since we've had such so many people in contention to win a major, but it is exciting, and it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to getting back to it when we've done this draw. So yeah, who do you think is going to win the Open in the next couple of hours? It could be one of a number of players if we take a look. Sadly, Tommy Fleetwood is out of it, but I think when we're looking here, we've got Ryan Gerrard still in with a sniff, although it'd be a bit of an outside one. But Lucas Herbert, obviously Scotty Scheffler can't. But Siwoo Kim, Ryan Fox, Sam Burns, any of those could be lifting the claret jug. All will be revealed. Anyway, what are you here for today? Of course, it's our £1,000 shopping spree draw that we're doing, and the 9-hole playing lesson with Liam. We are a little bit ahead of time, but I just thought I'd come on, have a little chat about the Open. And of course, it's the World Cup final tonight. Who's going to win between Spain and Argentina? I think it'll be an interesting game. I do think. I think it'll be a good game. I think there'll be goals. But I am favouring Spain to win it. That's who I would like to see lift the World Cup. How about you? Let us know in the comments. So let's just bring up back onto the screen the website. So what I'm going to do is just show you on here what's coming up this week. We have your chance to win a 2026 model driver of your choice, including custom fitting at June's if you're local to us. If you live further afield, like with all of our competitions, we will talk about your spec over the phone, and it includes UK-wide postage. Just 26p a ticket and a driver worth £629 could be yours on Tuesday evening. We've also got on that same night a little different draw. It's a non-golf draw, and this one is very specific to those local to us in Fraserburgh. It's an afternoon tea for 4 in the newly refurbished cafe at June's. And let me tell you, folks, it looks incredible. The whole place has had a refurb. We are absolutely delighted with it. Big thank you to our landlord who has done the refurb. It was stressful at times having to close in peak season, but let me tell you, it has been well worth the upheaval, because we have a facility now that we are prouder than ever to be working from and serving you, the good people of Aberdeenshire. So yeah, if you are local, you fancy winning that, it's a different to a golf prize, but a great prize nevertheless. You'll also see on the website there, we have another opportunity to get a playing lesson with Liam. This one has sold out for the 2nd time, so that is a 3rd opportunity to get that great experience going out on the course, where Liam, our head teaching pro at June's, will put you through your paces and take a look at where you're losing shots, see what you're actually doing on the course, which we don't see always in the teaching bay. Sometimes people can be doing certain things in a lesson bay that they do differently when they have more degrees of freedom out on the course. So that is a great prize. As you'll see there, we've also got the chance to win a ShotScope X5 GPS watch for just £1, and then 6 dozen TaylorMade Speedsoft balls. So if you've lost a few balls this year and you need a stock top up, then 69p a ticket. But we're also going to be doing 3 runners-up prizes of a dozen each of those balls. Again, UK-wide postage included. And for just 69p, it's got to be worth a punt, hasn't it, folks? So there we go. That is what's coming up with June's competitions over the next week or so. Not long until the 5:30 draw date. Before we do that, a little story about Royal Birkdale. So in 1998, I hadn't long-term pro, and my boss at Ganton, Gary Brown, a great golfer, he's just retired this last year, actually, from Ganton. Great courses, Ganton near Scarborough, if ever you get the chance to play it. One of the world's definitely in the top 100 courses. But anyway, he qualified to play in the Open at Birkdale, and I went along with him. Great viewing courses, Birkdale. So for a thing like an Open, lots of natural amphitheatres there to give you a great vantage point so you can see a lot of what's going on. But while we were there, I got in a player's tent and there was all this food. And I remember there was this big, wonderful side of salmon that I was just tucking into. And I noticed this person next to me getting rather annoyed at the time I was taking to load this salmon onto my plate. And as I heard this churn, I looked around, and who was it? No one other than Seve Ballesteros getting mad with me for holding up his opportunity to tuck into this wonderful salmon. So there you go. That was my little fleeting moment of meeting Seve. I did apologise, of course, and promptly scurried over to my table, a little bit starstruck, if I'm honest. So there we go. That was my closest I got to Seve Ballesteros, the great man himself. Right, folks, I'm not going to witter on any longer. I'm going to bring up the first wheel of names. So here we go. This one is for the 9-hole playing lesson with Liam. I'm just going to bring that onto the screen so there's no doubt about it. Let's just add it up. There we go. So all 49 tickets were sold on this. All the names there on the wheel. As always, before we do a draw, we give them a shuffle. So that's them shuffled. So let's spin the wheel and find out who's going to win that 9-hole playing lesson with Liam. Good luck, everybody. And there we have it. Kev Coyle with ticket number 23. I hope you're watching, Kev. If you are, say hello. But you have won the 9-hole playing lesson with Liam. Well done, Kev. Liam will certainly look forward to delivering that to you. Right then, guys, let's head to the next one. So this one is for the £1,000 shopping spree at June's Golf Centre or online at junesgolfshop.co.uk. So let's have a little look at the wheel. We'll see that there are 2,365 names on the wheel. Too many to scroll down, but I can assure you all the ticket numbers are there. I could scroll down super quick, but you won't be able to read them. But there are 2,365 names on the wheel. Once again, a massive thank you to everybody who supports and continues to support June competitions. Welcome to any new players that we've got for the first time. I did see a lot of new names added to the wheel today, and also, of course, lots of regular players who we're eternally grateful to. Let's give all the names a shuffle and check that we've got the right draw heading. Yes, we have. So, folks, we are ready to find out who's going to win this amazing prize. Now, before I do spin the wheel, there were a lot of instant wins on this as well. One of Matt Rollo won a putter. Was it Gary Webster won a QI4D driver? Tommy Reed won some balls. We've had a couple of the hat and glove combinations won as well, but loads of instant win site credits, which I see people are starting to spend now. So don't forget, if you've won site credit as an instant win, you can use that on any of the other competitions It will be as soon as you log into the website, you'll see it. And when you go to the checkout, you can use the button that says apply site credit. So do that. Make sure you spend it. Go to your account, perhaps after this draw, and get your name in some of those ones coming up, like the driver for 26p that's on Tuesday evening. So, guys, it's time to give everyone's names a shuffle. That's it. I've pressed the shuffle button, and let's find out who's going to win that £1,000 shopping spree. Good luck, everybody. Stephen McDonald with ticket 9376. Congratulations, Stephen. You are the winner. £1,000. What are you going to spend it on? Could be anything. New set of clubs, complete new wardrobe, electric trolley. We've got it all in store at June's, and we'll be looking forward to contacting you, Stephen. If you're not watching, I don't think I've seen any comments on the stream. No, not yet. But well done, Stephen. You are our winner. Well done to Kev Coyle on winning the playing lesson. And now it's time. I'm just going to stop sharing there. It's time for me to get back to watching the golf. And I'm sure you will do as well. And also going to watch the World Cup final tonight. Okay, folks. Thanks as always for your support. That's all for me. Bye for now.